I think the one thing that we can all agree is the worst part about One Piece is just how truly sad and traumatic watching it is. Like, my favorite part is the backstories, but they really can just be like painful to get through. So I wanted to make a list where I rank the 5 saddest backstories in One Piece. Starting off at number 5, I'm going with Sanji. It's definitely up there when it comes to the saddest backstories in One Piece. Like, I think anything that deals with just like ostracization from your family is just like super traumatic, and like what it does to you, and like clearly we see that like manifest in just like how he is. Next, I gotta go Chopper, man. I'm not gonna lie, Chopper's story was super rough for me to watch. Like, Chopper just wanted to play with the other reindeers, man. Like, he really did not deserve anything that he had coming. Like, the fact that his whole tribe, like the way they beat him and just like refused to like accept him just because of the blue nose, and then his devil fruit like obviously just didn't make it better and ostracized him even more. The fact that he turned out to be like such a kind soul and like wanting to cure everybody, it just says so much about his character. For number 3, I don't know if you guys are going to agree with me with this one, but I'm going with Robin. I think her backstory is probably one of the most relevant when it comes to the overall story of One Piece. Her relation with O'Hara and the poneglyphs is just so tied to like the end game of One Piece. So I think her backstory like really does a lot to move the plot forward, but also it is just like so sad to see like just the way that she was ostracized as a kid because of her devil fruit, and then the Buster Call and losing everything in O'Hara. She then had to live her life on the run and was just like made to be like this scary monster to the point where she had to like live out that scary monster persona that everybody thought of her. It totally just like depleted her self-worth, and it took Luffy obviously to inspire her to like want to live life again. I think it's definitely been just like a very powerful story of just like coming into your own and not being defined by your circumstance. So I definitely got to give her the 3 spot. Number 2, I'm going to actually skip number 2 because number 2, you would have to be caught up on the manga. So I'm going to go with number 1 right now. And I think everybody can agree the saddest backstory in all of One Piece, if you're caught up to the anime, is definitely Kuma. His whole life was basically just suffering and servitude. Man was literally born as a slave. He watched his parents die, and then he finally finds friends and even love, and then he loses his lover to the government because they were doing experiments on her, which then led to her child carrying those same diseases. And throughout losing his parents and losing his girlfriend, he still just like wanted to help people, sacrificing what little he had to save his daughter. Kuma to me like has to take like the MVP for the whole show. Like, at this point, I don't know anybody else who like has sacrificed more without any reward. My second, I think Loki. Like, the reason why he takes the number 2 spot, even though we haven't fully like gotten into his backstory, is like he was like demonized like as soon as he came out of his mom. They like thought he was like cursed because of his eyes, and his own mother tried to kill him. And on top of it, his dad wasn't really around like that, which like caused him to act out. I think Loki is definitely one of the most tragic characters, and we're gonna find more about his background, and I'm super excited to see like what is next. Let me know if there's anyone that I missed, and like and follow for more anime content.